So hello, you're all very welcome to Gradland Live 2023 that we're in, which is kind of unbelievable. It's nice to have you all here. You're not here to listen to me, you're here to listen to David Casey from the Mohammed bin Zayed University in the UAE, and he today is going to talk to you about graduate study and research opportunities in AI in the UAE. So without further ado, I'll hand you over to David.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's the first time I've done one of these, so it feels a bit weird not to be able to actually hear yourself, but I'm sure you can all hear. Okay. So yeah, thank you for being here. I've got some exciting things to share with you. Exciting for me, actually. I'm Irish originally, worked at UCD for many years. And yeah, for the last 3 years, I've been in Abu Dhabi, actually setting up a research intensive university for artificial intelligence. So just to give you some quick context, as you know, artificial intelligence globally is of huge importance for the future, for the economy. So the president of UAE decided that he would actually build a university to make sure the right talent was in the country to actually take the AI strategy forward for 2031. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go into all the details about the AI strategy for the country, but just to let you know that the existence of this university as a startup university is really just to make sure that there's a skilled labor force ready to actually drive forward the AI strategy that is a really important vision for the United Arab Emirates. So our university is located in Abu Dhabi. It's, as I said, 3 years old, but with a very, very ambitious vision to be, world leading, to be ahead of the trend, to make sure that we're educating future people in different areas of artificial intelligence. The one thing, just to be clear from the start. So it's an international university, and I'll share with you a slide later on just to show you the different countries students come from. And also, I will take you through the benefits that the university offers. So that's why we almost call it a graduate program, because you actually get paid a stipend or a salary to actually do research at the university. So just moving on, obviously, the university has very clear research objectives, okay? And I've mentioned some of them briefly in my overview. And obviously what's now happening is a lot of government entities, a lot of industry are actually coming to the university for us to also train their workforce. So in addition to master's programs and PhD programs, we also offer executive education programs for part-time industry and part-time companies across the UAE and globally. So one thing that I think is very important to talk about is a lot of master's and PhD students come to the university because of the faculty that are actually employed there. So faculty have moved to Abu Dhabi from all over the world, from some of the universities that you would be familiar with, some of the big names globally that actually have computer vision, computer science, computing. Our president is ex-Carnegie Mellon, and he brings a big following of students who want to come research. Then our faculty are from all over the world. Some very, very high profile names, people that you probably know, people you've probably maybe read about, people that you know actually exist in the world of AI. Before I go any further, there are 3 ways that you can actually get a position at MBZUAI. The first way is we have launched this week a summer internship program. So that is a 4-week program for May and 3 weeks of June. You will apply, your application will be considered, you will be flown to Abu Dhabi, you will be paired up at one of those academics to do research, you will get accommodation, you'll get health insurance, and you'll get a stipend when you're there. So that's almost a light touch. It's basically an opportunity for you as an international student just to see, is this something that I would like to long term? If I'm in 3rd year or 4th year, it's open now for you to apply, and it closes the end of March. Okay? I'm happy to answer any questions at the end. I know you're all busy here today, so you may want to head on. So I'm just going to give a very kind of a broad brush, and then we can answer more questions at the end. The second way that you can actually get a place is by actually applying for one of the formal programs. And I'll go through those in a few minutes. That there are master's programs and PhD programs. And the third way is, if you are already qualified, if you have a degree or a master's in something that's STEM related, you can approach one of the faculty and they're actively looking for research assistants and for graduate assistants. They're looking to employ students, they're looking to employ graduates to actually do their research for them. So these are the programs. So currently we have computer vision, we have machine learning, and we have natural language processing, master's program, and also PhD program, okay? Any of these programs, obviously, once you've done a master's, then you can move on to the PhD program, okay? So direct entry is obviously for either of these programs, but then if you qualify in a master's, then there's an opportunity for you to then move into a PhD program. These are some of the research areas, some of the key pillars at the top, also some of the achievements, some of the awards, and also some of the awards that staff have got in the last 3 years. Lots of students ask me about rankings. Where's the university ranked in the world? We're not in THE or we're not in QS, but we have gone in and we have been awarded 22nd in the computer science rankings. So that's a pretty impressive ranking for a startup university. These again are some of the flagship projects. I'm not going to go through them in detail. One there just to highlight is there's currently a metaverse lab being built. So there's going to be a lot of very deep research done around the whole area of the metaverse with very powerful servers, with lots of things that you guys all know about that I'm not really very good on. Just to talk a bit about the campus. So it's a custom-built campus in Abu Dhabi. It's a green campus, so it's very sustainable. One of the big drivers this year is research around sustainability. So obviously Dubai is hosting COP28 in December. The chairperson of COP is the chairperson of our university. So it's very much all linked in for this year about what the research priorities are. I mentioned students coming from all over the world. You can get a glimpse here from the map. You can get a glimpse that is global but also local, and then a breakdown of the male and female. In addition to your research and your studies, there's also a very active campus life, lots of hackathons, lots of competitions, lots of different global things that take place for the students to be part of. We've had one Irish graduate, so we had our first cohort of graduates, students graduated in January. Kevin's from Queen's University in Belfast. He graduated and he's currently working on a startup. He's actually setting up his own business based around artificial intelligence. We have fully functioning career service, like you would know, opportunities fair. Internships are mandatory for students to do, so they actually have to, as part of their program, do an internship in industry or in research. As I said, we had our first graduation. For the future opportunities which I spoke about, there are lots of different, obviously, wraparound services available to you as a student. You can also actually apply for a golden visa, which on graduation actually allows you to work in the country afterwards. So to get into the admission criteria, everybody says, what do you need to actually get in? So the key thing is obviously you have a degree. It's very competitive, so minimum 3.2 GPA, that's what's expected. It's expected that you have a valid TOEFL certificate, and then also if you have a GRE test, that's an advantage. We do have our own entrance exam, which basically focuses on maths and coding, but at a very, not at an advanced level. It's basically just to see, do you have a mindset, or do you have an idea around maths and coding? That's for masters. The only thing that's different for PhD is you have to have 3 recommendation letters, and then you also have to have a research proposal of something that you're interested in actually researching. We do offer outstanding financial support. So 100% of your tuition fees are paid. We pay a monthly stipend, which is like a salary. On-campus accommodation is provided, an annual flight ticket to your home country, and also health insurance as well. Applications are open. They close on the 30th of April. If you are interested, please scan the QR code, and then we'll get back to you with any further information. The one thing just to note is if you are interested in the internship, the applications for that close on March 30th. So March 30th for the internship, April 30th for the master's and the PhD programs. These are some additional information. You can obviously look on our website, or you can also send an email to our admissions team. That's it for me, unless I'm very happy to stay around and answer any questions that you might have. Enjoy the rest of the day, and thank you for being here.